am trying my hardest to be consistent. I have recorded this video about 17 times, and that is literally what this video is about. It is about consistency and also how Kelly stamps ruined my life. So if you're interested in hearing that, then listen up. So in my quest to become the greatest YouTube Hokage, I began doing what anyone with a thirst to conquer would begin, by researching my enemies. While on a very, I will say, inspirational quarantine YouTube binge, I came across creators such as D'Angelo Wallace, The Right Opinion, Nappy-Headed Jojoba, and even, yes, the notorious Kelly Stamps. We all know who Kelly Stamps is, for the most part, I'm sure. Most of us are probably Stampede members, even I myself, while saying that she ruined everything for me, am a Stampede member. And I don't want you to think like, oh, well, this person must have done something really terrible if they ruined this person's life. No, she didn't do anything wrong, actually, except for bring to light to me that I am overcritical and extremely depressed, and that I also have probably held myself back over time for absolutely no reason at all. So let's begin to unpack what happened on my quest to research how to become the next YouTube Hokage, and how exactly Kelly Stamps played a role in that quest. So, story time. We'll begin with the fact that I discovered Kelly Stamps on YouTube actually through the first video that I watched from her was her video on why you should start a YouTube channel. In this video she offers actually very useful information, which is one of the many things that I love about YouTube, which is that I can find such useful information, hopefully by people that are willing to share it, because a lot of people aren't willing to share the information that helps them improve. In many of her videos, Kelly Stamps talks about how she's certain that she has undiagnosed ADHD, and I am also someone who is pretty sure, and please don't yell at me for self-diagnosing, because I understand that self-diagnosing is not necessarily the best. We might have varying opinions on how that goes. I'm not like, diagnosing myself with something that I know isn't necessarily that easy to kind of pick up on. I feel like ADHD is kind of something that a lot of us have, and because so many of us have it, it is something that we might notice, but I digress. Either way, she brought up many times that she was pretty sure she had undiagnosed ADHD, and how those things have held her back in the career field sometimes because she doesn't like to stay in a job for too long, or she gets bored easily, and really that she just likes to be her own boss. She talks about how she made a hobby into a career with her YouTube career, starting with the consistency that she was able to pick up during quarantine. I wish that I had been able to pick up anything consistent, but here we are. We all have faults. We all have things that we are not the happiest about. Though in my binging of the Kelly Stamps videos, I was also able to really just become inspired. Kelly Stamps is someone who is very openly herself and honest, even about the things that she wants to not have to share. She shares things about herself, including her, sometimes her story times about her dating life. Sorry, trying not to mess up my makeup. She shares many story times that include things such as her dating life, and even just her grocery store trips and vlogs and things, or even when she travels to do things like eat cannolis and tacos, which is really fucking funny, because I too have gone to some places for some certain foods when I traveled mostly for convention seasons and stuff pre-COVID. And the videos were just really inspiring for me personally, because I am someone who is very overcritical of my art and things like that, but also wanted to turn making videos and vlogging and YouTube into a career. And it was really nice to be able to see visually while binging her content. Y'all, I literally watched
Miss Jackson. Miss Jackson?
We don't talk about the amount of time that I spent in bed binging Kelly Stamps and eating my own favorite snacks while listening to her talk about tiramisu. I just became really inspired. I really was inspired by her honesty, her willingness to share information, and the fact that I too am a storyteller who... You're kidding me. I too am a storyteller who really just likes talking a lot mostly. I enjoy telling people stories and talking about things that I've experienced, and I didn't really think that there was place for that on YouTube, if I'm being completely honest. I didn't think that people cared to listen to people just talk about their lives, but Kelly Stamps was that inspiration and that person that I needed to see to know that yes, people do like listening to people ramble on about things that they enjoy. It really gave me the inspiration to become consistent and take my content creation seriously and find my niche and follow in the things that I am passionate about, and for that, she ruined my life. I mean, come on, I spent all of 2020 thinking that the world was gonna end, and now here I am in a position where it's like, oh, the world isn't ending. People are just really stupid, and if I don't want to fall into the stupidity, I will have to probably find the things that make me the happiest and avoid the stupidity at all costs. For everyone watching this, I will be asking you to help me out. First of all, if you actually stuck around throughout this whole video, which I very much appreciate, please give me a like and a subscribe, because that would help me very much. Comment and tell me what you're interested in hearing about or what you're interested in seeing me talk about on my channel. Like I said, I have a story for everything, kind of. I've always been told that like my whole life, so I'm really interested in sharing my stories with you, my experiences with you that are just like random. If you got some random topic, like no joke, I probably have something that I've encountered in life that like relates to it. And I know that that sounds ridiculous, but like seriously, I've experienced a lot of things that a normal man would probably cry himself to sleep at night over. No, but seriously, this video serves as a benchmark for me for when I decided to take my channel seriously, and I need y'all to help me hold myself accountable. Y'all, I'm checking in because it has officially been like 2 weeks since I recorded this video, and I'll be honest, I was having a hard time editing it. Like I said, I am using this video to kick off me holding myself more accountable, and I mean, I will take the accountability for the fact that I overwhelmed myself. I tried to get a new editing software, and I just tried to like do too much too fast with like going from one editing software that I knew how to use to trying to get one on my new PC, and hell, it intimidated me and I didn't end up editing this. So now I'm sitting down with my Lumafusion editing software that I'm used to using. By the way, Lumafusion, if you're watching this, you could definitely sponsor me. I love the app. Yeah, so didn't get this edited and posted as quickly as I wanted to. Have since been wallowing in self-pity, and now I'm editing it and I'm like, well, this isn't that bad. But I wanted to be transparent about the fact that I haven't been doing good, but that's okay. We're gonna do better. So yeah, I also just needed to add more time to the video, so that's why this is gonna be in there, and probably another one because I really want to have this as close to 10 minutes as possible to hopefully also reach another one of the goals that I have for my videos. But that's all for now. See you the next time that I catch something that I'm editing. Also, when you look at this video and you see, oh man, those are a lot of really close together clips, I say a lot, and I'm trying to fix that. So be nice, basically, is what I'm saying. Okay, kinky out. So do me a favor, like, subscribe. If you made it to the end of this video, drop a lemon emoji. Let me know that you hung out throughout this whole video, and I hope to see y'all in the next one. This will probably have bloopers at the end of it, by the way, because I want to try to keep this as close to 10 minutes long as possible. And I know a lot of it is bloopers of me just standing here or sitting and staring because I fucked something up. I'm gonna have to bleep that out because YouTube otherwise is not gonna like let me become a YouTube Hokage. Alien out. Critical of what others might invest in more and not the type of content that I enjoy the most.